Hi, and welcome once again to Cure Candida Yeast Infection. This time we will see how to cure your yeast infection in a holistic way. Are you considering addressing your Candida overgrowth with the yeast infection natural treatment? If so, then listen up. You are making a very good and healthy decision. The holistic way is just better, and I will tell you why. Yeast, also called Candida, is already on your body to begin with. It is also in our digestive tract naturally. In order for it to be a problem, it has to become an overgrowth. This is when you start to experience all the wonderful symptoms. Itching, burning, dry cracked skin. You will even develop a discharge. Yes, it does sound bad, but to experience this firsthand is even worse. The suffering can be unbearable and you just can't think of anything else. Your mind is constantly occupied with the thought of getting any type of relief. Now, at this point, a lot of people head to the pharmacy or doctor's office. You are doing yourself a favor by looking into a natural treatment. A yeast overgrowth starts to happen when your bacterial balance is upset or disturbed in some manner. Taking antibiotics, stress, and pregnancy are just some of the factors that can affect the balance. Once disturbed, the yeast can and will grow out of control. It takes some effort, but you can regain the balance and cure your infection in a holistic way. You see, the antifungal creams, ointments, and suppositories that you can get at the pharmacy all do the same thing. Yes, they kill off the yeast overgrowth, but at the same time they kill off the good bacteria needed to maintain that bacterial balance I told you about. So what actually happens is, yes, the overgrowth of yeast is gone, but the balance is left disturbed. This means that your bacteria are in a perfect state to start a new yeast infection. Natural treatments will get rid of the yeast overgrowth without affecting the underlying balance in any way. The remedies will also give you immediate relief of those symptoms that you are suffering. Say bye-bye burning. To treat your yeast infection naturally, you will have to do some work. Taking the steps toward regaining that all-important inner balance of your bacteria is the key. You do this in different ways that work all together. Your diet and lifestyle are more important than you may think. The amount of sugar that you eat can play a very direct part in you acquiring one of these infections. Once your bacteria is disturbed even slightly, the sugars you consume gives fuel to your yeast and ultimately lead to a Candida albicans overgrowth. You don't want to give the yeast any help, or the environment to thrive. A yeast infection natural treatment is just the way to go for permanent freedom from your yeast infections. If you need more information or want a definitive solution for yeast infection, you can visit my website. Here you will find the most powerful natural treatment for yeast infection that exists today. For your convenience, you just have to click on the red button pointing arrows.